Okay.
You're going to be on me. There you go. Hi, how are you? How is everyone? It's Tammy Louise at TLC Designs, and this is the 7th of April, the first Thursday of the month, and I do the Craft with Tammy Louise at 8 o'clock on the first and the third Thursday of every month. I'm super happy to be here. I love showing you new techniques, fun things to do, some new products that come in that kind of catch my eye. Like tonight, we're going to work with, it's called Shrink Prink, and I'm really not sure what prink means, but it's shrinky dink and it's colored. And we're going to use some of the TLC Designs flower dyes tonight, and we're going to cut them out, and I'm going to heat them up and show everybody what I made. I have made some previous ones, and I'll show you those as well. For the most part, when I went to YouTube to check out how it all works, what you can do, what mediums you can use, the dyes that they have being sold to work with these Shrink Prink paper products are very large. And of course, you know, the TLC Designs dyes are pretty small because we just want to make a flower the size appropriate for a greeting card. But I thought, if you shrink prink flowers that are smaller already, what would you get? And I know, like, I don't know about all of you, but on an occasion, I'm looking through Etsy. I'm looking for different embellishments to add to my cards because I don't know, it's just different. Sometimes you might run across a really nice butterfly that's made out of sequins or something, you know, and you're like, oh, I really like that. Let me add that to a card. And you kind of get the inspiration again to design another card. And sometimes that's hard to keep going. But when you find new products to play with, that's where my inspiration comes from. Something new. I want to try it right away. So we're going to do that tonight. There are a few things that we're going to go over. I wanted to make sure that I announced, let's see who's all with us today. Oh, Sienna. Nice to have you here. And we have Natalie, Deanna. Nice to have all of you ladies here. I'll keep looking at that. And James will be monitoring the comments and everything that's going on tonight as well, and kind of let me know if you guys have any questions. But on the it's the 20th, I'm sorry, of March, the very first mystery spin and win by Cards by Kendra took off, and she basically uses TLC Designs products, spins the wheel 3 times, finds what dies she's going to be forced to work with, what papers, and then what stamps. And she put together a really nice little arrangement with a star and kind of, it almost looks like a flower, the way that she distressed the flower this time. But I wanted to make sure that everyone knew that's going to be something that's monthly. It'll be on the 20th of the month unless something absolutely has to change that date, and we will notify everyone that's in the group at that time. And there's a winner every time she puts it on her Cards by Kendra YouTube channel. She is going to do a giveaway, but she spins the wheel 3 more times at the end of the video. So watch the entire video. And then at the end of the video, she'll spin the prize percentage off wheel. And last March 20th, she spun it 3 times, and we have a 25% winner, a 5% winner, and another 25% winner. So that's 25% off anything you'd like to purchase in the store. And the winners will be announced on my lives. So if you have friends that do this, or if you want to go ahead and watch that YouTube video, you have to leave a comment on the TLC Designs page or YouTube channel, down below. And we will do a random choice. James, are you ready to do a random choice for the people that commented on the YouTube?
Yes, I think I am.
Yes, or are you sharing? Because we can wait. You're ready.
I can do it.
Okay, can they all see this? What we did was we put everyone's name that left a message on the YouTube channel, and he put all the names in, and he has somehow magically figured out how to make this random program run live for everybody to see. There it is. And
Let me know when you want to start.
the first prize is the first 25%. Go ahead. And stop. Lori Beck. James, would you write that down for me, please? Just remember to put 25% and Lori Beck. Run her name across the bottom of the screen for me. And then we will draw the 5% discount winner from March 20th's YouTube channel, Mystery Spin and Win. Did you write it down? All right, we're moving along. There you go, Lori Beck. Congratulations, Lori. Email me at TLC Designs customer service at gmail.com. Wait, TLC Designs customer service at gmail.com. And I will get that discount code out to you. Are you ready to run it again?
For sure.
For sure.
Wait a second.
I'm going to steal a drink of my tea. I have this. It's so good. I know if I tell you what it is, you'll be like, it's ginger and black pepper with lemon. I'm in love with it. One of my favorite Disney characters, Maleficent. You can't see her. I'll turn it around. So cute. Anyway, it's good for me. It's good for my digestive system. And, you know, I like to sneak it in at night before dinner. All right, you ready? Now, Lori Beck can't win again. Okay? So if she does, we'll have to spin it again.
Yeah, if it comes up again.
And
we'll just have to spin it again. Let me
put
share
it on the
first.
screen. Share first. I'm watching him. This is
Okay,
cool.
you ready?
Ready. And stop. Amy Dodson takes it. I don't know. Is she with us tonight? She's
I
usually
believe so.
always
Yes,
with
she
us.
is. Yes, she
Hi,
is.
Amy. Congratulations. Thanks so much for watching the video. And, tag your friends. Invite them to come and join in because it's yet another way to win some of the TLC Designs products or at least get them even lower than what they currently are. So everybody loves great deals on products. So email me and I will get you a discount code. It's 5%. Make sure you write that down for me, James, so I don't forget. What's going to happen is he won't write it down, and then I'll have to rewatch this video to figure out who the winners are. I suppose I could just write them down myself. That would be much easier anyway.
How much?
All right. 5%.
I
What?
was always typing on the wrong place.
Oh,
So it wasn't happening.
okay.
25%?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, there is another 25% winner that Kendra Drew spun on the 20th of March. And I want to wait until the next live to give that last winner away because it will give people that are watching tonight an opportunity to go and see that Mystery Spin and Win tutorial video that she put in there. And then leave a comment. So we'll have even more contestants to play around with next time. So it will be, today's the 7th plus 14th, 21st of April will be the next time I do a live. So there's the winners for that. We have a brand new release. I think there's 5 stamp sets, 2 pads of paper. I thought there was something else. Oh, I might have some embellishments. If I get them in time, I'm looking into clay bits for shakers and some glitter and stuff. So all that fun stuff. But the release is going to be on the 25th. We did move it to the 25th because of the manufacturing. I am supposed to get them shipped by the 18th. So I'm hoping I get everything in and it'll be a go for April. It's been a long time since I've released any stamps, but these are super cute. The design team's doing a great job and they're in love with them. So let's see what else is coming up. I don't think we do the regular challenge anymore, but we do have the Sketch Easy 109 challenge currently going until April 30th. It's super cute too. It's with the little, what is his name? I can never remember his name. Oh, Fairyland is this paper pack that you get with really super cute little fairy designs. You get solids. You got some actual, wrong hand. You get some actual little fairy guys, and you get this stamp digital format in the set, and then the video to watch, which is always really good to kind of get some ideas, do what your swing of the sketch is, and make it whatever way you like to do that, but kind of get a few hints. Oh, the embellishment will look really good here, or the sentiment does look really good there. Make it horizontal, make it vertical, anything that you want to change up, and of course use any products that you have in your stash, or locate the TLC Designs die that I kind of put with it in the sketch, because it does match perfectly with the sketch, and go for that. If you like something new and you're not on a non-shopping halt. I think one of my design team members is not able to spend any money on crafting for just a little while longer, and then I think she's going to dive in. So we all love that. But I think that is all that I wanted to cover for the month of April. And I will have James, Mr. Jim, show everyone the overhead so that they're looking down. There we go. Now, I have not released this yet, but I am playing with it tonight, so I sort of had to show you. It's called Pleasant Garden, and I'll open it really quick because you can only see the papers better without the cellophane. All right, look how pretty. I want to kind of get it as close as I can. This is one of my favorites because it has the pink, the light purple, and the green in it. And then down here is another one of my favorites. But it has 4 solid colors. There are 12 designs altogether, and there are some darks. And then there are some very light floral patterns. We'll show you real quick. So the greens. Look at how pretty. I'm going to play with this tonight. I think if I get to that portion of it, once we've done the Shrink Prink, this is so, I want to work with this color too eventually. I don't know if I'll do that tonight or not. I haven't chosen the colors actually. And then you get all these purples. This is a really super pretty one. Look at all the purples. What's your favorite one, James?
Blue.
Blue. This is purple.
Well, okay.
Well, it's a dark purple.
Yeah.
And I think the screen you're looking at, oh, look at my screen. It really makes it look blue. It is a purple, ladies. And this is like lilac purple. In case my screen is like showing it wrong or the camera's not working correctly. But this is one of my favorites because it has all of the melody colors in it. And they're just super sweet garden flowers. So we are playing with that tonight if I can get to it. I didn't get a chance since we released these on March 25th to show everybody. You guys love new products, right? I have stencils in the store. I was so excited. I waited forever to get these. The design team's like, all right, you keep saying these stencils are coming, but here they are. The 5th one is a Christmas stencil, so that I haven't released that yet. But this one is called Clearly Classic. Let me take the glasses off real quick. Oh, much better. Clearly Classic. And you can stencil the word hello, smile, and then you have this ornate, almost like a wrought iron pattern, like a fence pattern that you can use. One of the things that I wanted to make sure that I added in these stencils when I produced them, manufactured and designed, is on the edges you're going to find some sort of pattern that you can use anywhere in the card. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I have some design team members that blew this out of the park using these edges in ways that I hadn't even imagined. And I fell in love with them. So if you haven't had a chance yet, pop over to the blog. You can go right to the store and there's a tab for the blog. Hop over there and check out these projects. They've done a fantastic job. And they're using these. I have to actually get on adding some of their projects right next to where these stencils lay in the store. I have to get on that. Another note to Tammy. Okay. This is called Celebrate Sweetly. And we have an entire Celebrate line of dies. We have a Celebrate frame, we have a Celebrate ribbon, and a Celebrate border die. We also have a Celebrate sentiment stamp set. And now we have a Celebrate, which matches perfectly. It's got the cupcakes and the cake and the wedding cake stencil. And on the edges of this, I have hearts that are open on the inside with the edges showing. And then on the other side, I have hearts that aren't open, but the shape of the heart is showing. And then you get the little point. And I want to show you something that I made with that. Let me look. I haven't finished these projects yet. I was crafting with my girl a few weeks back. Look, I can't wait to actually make this into something, because this is just like the top. Oh, see, I was playing. I was trying to figure. We were both playing and just trying to see what we could do with it. But I want to put this topper on an actual project and make something with it after my flower series is over. So I love this. It was kind of a distress ink, and you just move that little edge of the stencil. You just keep moving it down, and I just alternating colors. And I can't wait to do this. This is going to be super fun. So there is the Celebrate Sweetly, and these are 6x6 in size, but because I do use the edge, it's going to take away from that 6x-inch wide. This is the splash of hearts and lands. So basically you're getting a big splash of hearts in the center. Perfect for a stamped image that you want to display directly in the center of it. So it's like a focal point. And then the shading, any kind of distressing, you could put any kind of glue, glitters, paste, anything like that in the center of that. I played with this one as well. And I kind of did an ombre. So I went dark purple, lighter purple with some pink, and then super pink light on the edges. And then I just distressed the edge of the card. I'm going to make something out of this too. But I did want to show you guys these tonight because I had so much fun. I was going to craft again with my buddy today, actually, this morning, but it didn't work out. So I kind of like doing it with somebody. It makes it a lot more fun. So we'll move that over. We'll move this over. Did I actually get to do? No, this is the only one that I haven't got to play with. Happy Bloom Day in Clouds. So clouds, I know I did. Okay, they are. So one of these edges have the bottom of the cloud, so you can just put it and then do it like a bottom of the cloud. Can you see that right on here where there's darker purple at the bottom? And then you turn the stencil over and you have the top of the cloud. And they match exactly. So then I put the dark blue up here again, and kind of in the center, it just dissipates like a cloud would. So you have the top and the bottom of a cloud. Now, one of the, I was way off screen. How come you didn't tell me?
You weren't off screen.
I was like way up here.
Oh.
Anyway, he's not watching something. I need to watch better. What?
I'm watching the comments.
You're watching the comments. Is
Make
anybody
sure.
saying
Not
anything?
yet.
Should I say hi to some other ladies? How come I don't know who's
Mandy
on?
May,
Mandy May. Hi, Mandy.
Sue Hins.
You don't have to say the last name. Hi, Sue. One of the women did it, use the cloud stencil sideways. Who was that? Amanda. Oh my gosh. Actually, it was just this past Monday, I think. And she used the alicorn stamp with it, and she used like a darker blue, and it cut the card in half. It was absolutely adorable. If you haven't seen it, stop over in the store site or the Facebook group. Actually, she posts there, as well as all the rest of the design team. If you have not yet joined the TLC Designs Creative Sharing Facebook group, this is not some place you want to miss out on, because all of the design team members make their posts on a daily basis when they're assigned, and you can find a lot of inspiration there. And that's where you can join the TLC Designs Sketch Easy 109 sketch as well. If you purchase the bundle for the sketch for $5 and you create with the sketch and that bundle, you can enter to win a $10 gift card. So you're doubling your money. You're kind of like getting this sketch for free. And then you can wait and get next month's sketch for free. And each time that you do that, you could win. I mean, it's really a good deal.
I like free.
Yeah, me too. You get a lot of product with it too. And it's a fun way to introduce some styles and some sketches and keep everyone inspired in order to use them. So this is how I use this. And then one of these other stencils, this one, has grass. on the edge. This one has grass. This one has a hill. So I kind of did one grass darker at the top, and then I flipped it, used another darker at the top, and then flipped it again and put another green on the bottom. So I used it 3 different times. Can you see that? Yep, just like that. So I'm going to make something out of this too. Now we got through that. Yay. Oh, this was my last flower design, and they were made with the Rosy Sentiment die, and that's what this die is here. Here's the Sentiment Smile, and these are the roses that come with them with the leaves. And I used that new paper from Creative Memories. I can't remember the name of the company, but a special paper that you wet down. And if you missed that video, you're going to pop back over to the TLC Designs YouTube channel and or Facebook group, and you'll find that video there. I just wanted to show that. And guess what we're making today? So the company's name is Dress My Craft, and they have a Shrink Prink product. And I bought the package that has 20 sheets. They're A4 size sheets. It says shrinks to the desired shape when used with a heat gun. Perfect thickness to create flowers and accessories. So I bought the one that has all the colors. You can buy white and use your mediums on them, by the way. A lot of the videos that they're showing on their YouTube channel uses the clean white, and they're using Copic, they're using Sharpies, colored pencils. What else did I watch them use? Oh, Distress ink. I don't remember anything else right offhand, but they were actually coloring the white to whatever color they wanted. Now, there's a lot of colors in here, and obviously I had to have green because we're making flowers. So you've got 1, 2, 3 different shades of green. I used this more of an olive. I'll keep it from shining. One side is shiny and one side isn't, by the way. If you're going to use pencil, the colored pencil, which I want to do today with you guys, you would use the side that is not shiny. It's kind of got a little bit of a texture to it. And you can heat them on either side. So if you want the flower or whatever you're going to heat to be shiny, then you would heat it with the shiny part facing up so that it comes up and then it flattens back out like a Shrinky Dink used to do. And then I used, put these away, grab these other colors. These are the colors that I use because I'm using that garden paper. I needed some purples. I have a pink. I have some yellow, which wasn't necessarily in the garden papers, but I noticed that one of the stamen dyes that are in my actual dye that we're going to use made really cute little yellow flowers. And I thought how sweet that would be with a whole little thing of daisies. I might be using the Tiny Vine Oval tonight to put these flowers on in the project. So I wanted to show you that. Here's the Rosy Sentiment. I cut at least, I'd say, 10 flowers and leaves with this particular rose dye. And then I also use the Zinnia Slimline with these big zinnia flowers. The thing about these is the dye does cut an intersection, and sometimes when you're heating that, it comes up like a Shrinky Dink would, and then when it goes to flatten out, some of those little pieces don't go back into position. But flowers aren't always perfect anyway, so I think it kind of added a little bit of, originality to the project. So I was not complaining about it whatsoever. I bought myself a new pair of tweezers, ladies, because when you heat with regular tweezers, it gets hot. It gets really hot. So these have acrylic tips, and they came from the same place that I got the, I don't remember the name of the dress up something. What's the matter?
I gotta get the hardcore.
Uh-oh, his laptop's gonna die, ladies. It's called Dress something. Dress My Craft is the name of the company that I got these from. And because I put marker coloring, Copic marker coloring, in the center some of the flowers before heating them. I got some Copic ink on the actual tweezers, but I'm sure if I use a little bit of alcohol that would come off. So we should totally get started, right? Mr. Cunliffe, are you listening?
Yes.
You don't sound like you're listening. You sound like you're scrambling to find an outlet to put your. I caught him, ladies. So let me plug in. Make sure that this is plugged in, and make sure that this is plugged in. Uh-oh. Why can't I get this to plug in? Oh. Don't you hate when that happens?
I do. What happened?
Can you fix it? The plug somehow got bent too close to the other. Thank you. I wasn't strong enough to do that.
No, you're weak.
Ladies, you hear him? Get him, Amy. All right. Let's see if I can get this to plug in. Son of a cradolas. Okay. Whew. That really took a lot of work. Oh, you guys, look what else I bought. I don't remember where I got it. I think scrapbook.com maybe, but it's a Sizzix product. And now it's going to be like, they should have glued this in. I don't like this portion of it. They should have made that part stay in. Anyway, I have some place to put my glue gun now. Totally rocks. Because, yeah, that gets messy. If you lay it on its side, then it starts to adhere to your table, and then you got to clean up the glue from your table. All of that good stuff. James?
Yeah.
I need you to go super close in. Are you super close in?
I am now.
Yeah. Okay. Let me put my glasses on because I can't see. All right. So I used the die that is in the Rosy Sentiment set right here. I cut a bunch of greens. I used 2 different colors of greens into the shrinking material. And that's what it's kind of shiny on one side and not shiny on the other side. By the way, I took all my nails off and cut them down because it was irritating me. So I'm polishless today. You'll have to forgive me. I'll have it back on in 2 weeks. I just didn't get a chance. Okay. So what they were showing me, I picked a green Copic marker, and this is G17. And they kind of made a design in the actual leaf. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to go up like this. Just put a green in there and then go like this. That one wasn't very good. You won't see all of the detail, but you will see the little veins when you heat it. Okay? And then some of them, I'll show you all of them after I get done with this. Some of them I went like on the sides, did a little bit of green on the edges. And I'm going to heat this baby up and show everybody. So you don't have to be perfect with the ink. You just want to get like a little bit of contrast color on the edges, just like that. Close this. My little, what you call it? And the heat gun. This is going to be a little loud, but it only takes a second. So I'm going to turn it on. My glasses out of the way so I don't melt them. Okay. And I'm going to hold it down. And I'm going to go approximately 4 inches away. They said 6, but 6 doesn't work for me. So I'm going to go 4 inches away. I'm going to wait till the gun gets real hot. And I am on a heat-resistant pad. And you want to continue to go over the whole entire thing, like so. And so there's Shrinky Dink, just like in the oven when we were playing when we were kids. And so the Shrinky Dink flattens again. Now I noticed that there. While it's still cooling off, you can bend it a little and give the petal or the leaf, I'm sorry, it's not a petal. Give the leaf a little bit of form. So let's see, where's my hand? Here it is. So I want to show everybody kind of what it did.
Use it. Move away a little bit first.
It's not focusing, is it? Let me see. Okay, so you can see the veins that I drew. You can see the shiny parts. And then you can see like even the edges of the die cut kind of show up. Here's the side that I could have drawn on, which is the non-shiny side. That's what it looks like. So let me go over some of the other leaves that I designed already. So this one had more of a delicate looking vein. And again, I went on the outside, but this is the same leaf as the previous one. That's got a little bit more bend in it too. James, could you stop swinging your head in front of the TV screen for me, please? Thank you. Look at this one. So this one I got a really cute little bend in. Okay. Let me see what else I did. Oh, so this one, I colored the green on the side that isn't shiny. And this is what it turns out looking like. Kind of feels a little velvety too. And I just have green on the outside of this one, but it's pretty bent. I'm going to use a hot glue gun, and I'm going to put some of the flowers. So this one didn't have anything. I'm not sure why I didn't do anything on it. But again, I heated toward the side that is not shiny. So
Do you know if you can use those in an oven?
I have no idea. It's just Shrinky Dink stuff, so I don't know, but I would think so.
Probably an easy bake oven.
Yeah, or maybe a toaster oven.
Yeah.
So it's got quite a bend on this one. Who asked that?
Sue.
Sue did. So let's see what else I did. Oh, so this one is again on the shiny side. You can see how it shines in the light. And it's just got a little bit, but I didn't go on the outside edge. What else did I use? Oh, and then there's the leaf that comes in the slimline, Zinnia slimline. This leaf here. I used the bigger. I know I have two sizes. I have 3 sizes of the actual flower, but I kind of tried to use only the larger one because as they already get pretty tiny, everybody that knows me knows that I love working with tiny things anyway, but as they get tinier, it gets a little more complicated to use. So I could use this one. It's got remember I told you these are the dies that have that little thing that folds up. Yeah. And so it left, can you see, James? Can you see that little thing that it left? It left a little bit of texture on there. And here's another one. Oh, this one I colored green on the leaf parts that come up, and you can kind of see them up.
We'll have to try one of these in our toaster oven and see if it works.
Maybe. Yeah. You never know until you try. Here's the shiny side, and this must be a smaller one because if you look at the sizes of these, this must be the largest one, and this must be the middle one, quite a bit smaller. But I do have some flowers that were small, so I needed that. All right, so here's another really tiny one, and it's a different green. You can see the different colors of green. This is the one that was actually darker. If I turn them over, you'll be able to see even better. That's the original greens that they started out with, and this little one is quite a bit little lighter than the dark one. What else did I make for leaves? Oh, this one's really bent. And it's really poking up the little fingers. But it will add a lot of texture to a project. You know, you go to the store and you're like, oh, I want to use buttons on my project. Well, I can make my own buttons into flowers with this Shrink Prink product. I thought that was really cool. I'm always into trying something new. Again, this is the one that has little fingers that come up, and you can see, if I keep it on the white surface, you can see how much that comes up. And I'm almost done with the green. And I swear we'll move on to the next. Oh, here's one that I put green on the outside. And I didn't do the veins like a normal one would. I just kind of did a little slashes with the Copic. Okay, I think that covers all of the leaves. And this is the one that we just did right here. Okay. I have a baggie somewhere. Where did I put that baggie? I don't know. I'm going to have to move these up here. Now, here is the stamen that I was talking about that comes in the Zinnia Slimline die set. Right here, I used the larger one. And I didn't do anything to it. Basically just put my little holder, whoop, and it flew away.
That was funny.
I know, right? Don't laugh at me. All right. So you kind of want to hold it down in the center and then grab your gun again. It's going to get a little loud. Sorry. There. And then get about 3 or 4 inches away. You watch it start to shrink. Make sure you're going left and right all over the actual material. And then it comes and opens back up. And I thought these were one of my favorites after I got them done. Because you can, while it's warm, you don't want to hold them for a long time. You just want to pinch inward. And they start to dry pretty fast. Like this is already too dry to move. And it's actually stuck onto the tweezers. But I want you to see what that actually designs. Can you see it? Isn't that cute? It looks like a little daisy. And if you had like 5 or 6 of these and you get a little pearl or something and stick it in the center. So with these stamens, I made one that I didn't curl. Wanted to see what it would look like if it didn't curl. This one, again, is just like the first one. Let me see if I did one that yes. So this one does not have the shiny side up. This one has oh, no, I'm wrong. I see it now. Let me see if I did one with the shiny side up. Oh, and I was using, what is this stuff? This white dot stuff. It is Nuvo crystal drops. I put a little crystal drop in the center of this one. Isn't that cute? I love this flower pattern. It's not even supposed to be a flower. It's a stamen for Pete's sakes, and you can make it into a flower. I'm so into this. Okay. I want to see if I ever did one. I didn't. I did not do one. Oh, wait, here. Yep. This is what it looks like when you don't put the shiny side up, when you put the colored side up. Is there any more of the stamen flowers? No. Okay, so we have all of those. Look at how cute. Wait, I want to put this up next to one of these. So you have this, and then you have that, and you hot glue it on there, like so. Look at how cute that is, and have like a whole little circle of them or something. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this stuff. I'm easy to please, I suppose. All right, let's do the rose. So I did it in that pink. I did it in the darker pink. I did it in a very dark red.
That looks cool.
And yeah, so on this one, I actually, with a Copic marker, just sprayed a bunch from the center outward. And then I put one of those drops of Nuvo. And it's made the whole flower like this.
Amy says the website says you can use a toaster oven or a regular oven as well.
There you go. Thank you, Amy. Look how pretty this is. I love this. You can make these look it's so dimensional looking, you know? They're really pretty. Okay, so let's show you how I drew on the flowers. So on 1 or 2 of them, I definitely did, like this one, for example, I did dots. So we'll do that on the larger one and show you. I think that is a large. But we're just going to go dot, 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 dot. Can they see?
When your hand's not in the way.
Which hand?
There you go.
So I'm just going to add some dots in a circle. Don't go too far out. Let me put another one there. Let it dry for a second. Grab the tweezers. Now, when they show you how to do it, they tell you to punch a hole in the center of the Shrinky Prink or Shrink Prink. That's probably why I didn't call it a Shrinky Prink, because it's illegal. I couldn't get the name. So there's usually a hole in the center, and with mine, there's no hole. Come on, get warm. I made all of these flowers today in about an hour. Because once your gun is hot and you have them all lined up and ready to go, it gets super easy. Like that. And then I just kind of push it in while it's still on the tweezers. Fold it in a little while it's warm. And it is warm, ladies. Beware. Do it quick. And it's already hard. It's just like a shrinky dink. It's like really nice plastic, but look, see how pretty that is? And that's what I did for a few different sizes. Let me see if I can't pull those out real quick. Here's the tiny, tiny, tiny one. I did them all, you guys. I couldn't resist. Oh, it looks like I put some ink on the parts of the flower die cut that are showing different wedges of the flower. So I put some on there, and that kind of turned out really cute. I don't know how well I can show that, but it's on the outside edge as well as dotted in the center. That's not one. That's not one. I have all of these flowers. So here's another style that I did, and I will do this one right now for you. Oops. Let's do it on the big flower petal. So you want to start out with a beginning, and then you just go slash. There's no right or wrong on this. It's all up to you. Whew. Just because they're heat resistant doesn't mean they're not hot, guys. And I'll show you what I meant by the edges. I kind of just went in with a little bit of color in the triangle shape where the petals have a break. There's only one on this side. Move this guy. So we're trying to make this flower here, where it has little stamens that come out towards the outside edge. This is where I get the ink on my tweezer. Okay, it's going to be loud for a second again. Boy, it's really dark. Because my gun was still a little bit warm, it took less time. Didn't have to completely warm it up. Sorry, but I have to go like around the edges. Each edge needs care. There you go, and you're flat again. Oops. Turn it over. Oh, this one even cracked a little. Jim noticed the other day when he was cutting some of these papers for me that the paper does like to kind of snap. It's like a plastic paper. And when the die cut machine is putting it into a specific, I'm going to blow on it for a second and get it cooled off so I can take it off of there. It does sometimes crack. So you get like little cracks, but as you can see, you wouldn't be able to see that on a project.
I do think though, when I put the paper on top of it, it helped prevent it from cracking.
Oh, when you put a piece of, so
yeah, it was about
in the cutting
paper.
machine, he put the larger plate and then the plastic plate and then the magnetic plate. We're talking about the Gemini Junior. And then he put the die down and he put this paper, this plastic on top, and then put another piece of paper on top of that, right?
Yeah.
And then cut it. And it did kind of hold that down. So that's good to know. And I did those in purple. There's only one more flower I want to show everybody. So I did a lot of that same design in different colors. What is this one? That's the same. That's the same, but teeny tiny. Oh, I found another stamen. Look at all these flowers, you guys. I fell in love with this stuff. I'm in love. Look at all these stamens. And then, is this the same? Yep, this is the same. It's got a lot of different designs in it. This is the only different one that I need to show you still, I think. Oops. Yes, that's the same. I made a lot of them. I was playing for a long time today. Here's the one, another one with just the little dots. This one I did all the way around the edge with the dark purple. It kind of made it really dark, but it is pretty in real life that way. All right, I think the last thing that I need to show you, we can do these later. I have a whole bunch of these that I cut and didn't actually make it a flowers yet. We're going to put those off to the side. We're going to work with the zinnia now, the zinnia flower. I want to kind of get one like this. So I'm going to move all these out of the way, and we have all these green flowers too. Look, I can like build a whole garden on a project. This is awesome. It only took me about an hour and a half today. I was playing for a little while. I was sitting watching what's that court that they're married and it's divorce court. That's what it is. Not that that's a good topic to bring up, but it was a divorce court show and I was into it and I'm like, oh, I want to craft while I'm here. I want to show you this one too because it did break when we cut the die. These are very small little sections in this die. When you're cutting paper, it's not that big of a deal, but with something that snaps really easy, it can do it. But when I heated this, you couldn't even tell. So let me show you. All I did with this one, put some dots. And then put some dots in the center. Anybody asking anything?
Not yet.
Be sure and leave a message because I am going to have a giveaway at the end of this video. And if we don't know that you're there, we can't add you into the random, what do you want to call that thing? Randomizer?
Pick list. Randomizer.
What's a pick list?
Yeah.
Never heard of that. Okay. So I'm just going to put my this is the one that has that special little cut in the center of each petal that it is your guess if it's going to act appropriately or not when it shrinks. Because they kind of shrink up into each other themselves.
Like a good spider.
Huh? Look like a spider, yeah. So this is what it looks like upside down. You can kind of see all the little things. And then I'm bending it in so you can get a little bit of actual flower shape. Blow on it once and it's frozen, or what do you call it? Solid.
Mm-hmm.
And because you have that empty space, that's the perfect spot for a leaf. Or I wonder what it's.
Or another flower right next to it, right up against it.
Yeah. Look, you can put this right here and it's in the perfect position. I don't know if they can see it. Can they?
Pretty much.
Yeah, they can see it. Or you can like add one of these stamens to the center of that flower. Look how pretty. I love these flowers. Okay. So you saw me melt one of those, and some of the other things that I did on these was, I put stamen all the way across some of them. This was one of my favorite ones with just the 3 little dots. Look how pretty this is. And it's shiny. Super cute. I think I have covered. Oh, I tried to add the Nuvo to this one, but the Nuvo sucks up the color. And so now they're not white. They kind of look too purpley. I could add, I guess, a second layer of the Nuvo and try and fix that later. This one is super cute too. It turned out to be one of the smaller. So that's it. That's what I played with. Did I melt one of these? Let's just do one with nothing on it. We'll get another flower in. Hold it down. Well, I don't know why this is so fascinating, but this entire process is fascinating to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just always been that way. Even when I was a kid, I wouldn't know. I don't think I did these very much when I was a kid. I think more when I actually was dating you and get married to you, we had the nieces and the cousins and stuff over.
Yeah.
We did a lot of crafting with the girls from what's the Bel Air? The cousins from Bel Air. That one's pretty. Look how sweet. All right. So I am done showing you how to melt all of these, what different things I tried, except I wonder, I do want to know what pencil will look like. Because the lady, ouch, that's hot. The lady that did it from the company that makes this shrink stuff did white. Not on the shiny side, it won't work, but this is a Prismacolor pencil. And I'm going to put the veins in white. Maybe I'll add dots at the edge. See what the flower looks like with little dots. And then keep this one and see. This is the only thing that I hadn't actually tried, but wanted to. I'm super crazy about the way that this looks, but we'll see. You know, a garden has, every flower has its own little personality, like a snowflake. No two are alike. Doesn't look so bad.
Maybe that's what's getting excited.
Snowflakes. Oh, that would totally be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's what the Prismacolor looks like. It's just white inside there. A little pearl would be kind of cute. All right. So what time is it?
It's 8:53 Eastern time.
I am not going to have time to make the project that I want to do today, but I can start. Let me get rid of my heat resistant pad. I can pick a paper, any paper. I want to use, let's pull these. All right, you can back out just a little. So we have all of these beautiful little embellishments to use. Let's see, because I have red flowers. I definitely want something that's red, but I want something that's, ooh, it's got purple. I need purple in it too. I'm thinking this one. No, I'm changing my mind. This one. And then for that, I need, that purple is a little off with the color of the Shrink Prink. We will put it with something lighter. Yep, this one. Okay, here's all my bellies. And all my excess papers. So this is what we're going to design the card with. I think I might do it by following the sketch on the 21st. I think the sketch kind of is like this way. So some of this paper, where's my... Am I in this game? Almost.
Move up this way a little.
This way.
Yeah.
Why did I do that, James?
I have no clue.
Mentally disabled today. I need to be over here so that I can cut the back off. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot. Are we making cards? All right. So do we have any people on YouTube versus...
Sue is on YouTube.
Oh, awesome. So I know that the sketch has rainbow type things over here, and we will work on that later. But over here, I know that it has an oval in the center. So what I think I want to do is make some flowers over here. Let's do this. I want to build, oops. Let's use all right. So I'm gonna hot glue this flower onto the card like so. Well, I don't like the yellow in the middle of that one. Let's put a leaf. Has everyone commented? Because if you haven't commented yet, I'm about to do the winner. And I'm going to give them away. What am I going to give away? Let's do a free pad of paper. It's not even been released. How about that? Pre-released designer paper. Put that under there. Definitely don't want that one though. I don't want that one because it doesn't have any veins in it. I want one with veins.
Do you have one of those with you over here?
What, Beck?
Paper.
Yeah, I showed it to him already.
Oh, okay.
There.
How cool would this would be for making butterflies or other insects? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Butterflies would be awesome. Actually, I have some heart dies in one of my die sets that when you fold the hearts in half and build the smallest to the biggest, or the biggest to the smallest, looks like a butterfly. I can actually try that. I'm just going to build a little bit of a embellishment on the edge of the card over here. And then I'll put the sentiment next to it. Let's see. And the hot glue is the easiest way to do this.
Don't ship this card in an envelope.
You know, a lot of the stuff that we put on our cards don't really make it through the mail unless you are willing, already willing and know that you have to ship it a special way. So I think it would be perfectly fine in a bubble envelope. I really do.
Maybe.
I do. That's my personal opinion.
Mail it to yourself and find out.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to find the exact spot to put this yellow flower. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm going to do one of these pink ones. Go close up so they can see. Am I in? Now I am. Now there's literally, you got to remember these. This hot glue causes the, what are those called? Strings. Enough to make you crazy. I want one of the leaves that have, yeah, this one. I'm just going to tuck it in right there. Grab the string. I don't want a great big flower. I want one of these. Oh, it's perfect. I have just rounded off this entire little group just the way I wanted to. And one more teeny tiny leaf. You know, I wonder how much I could make at this if I made these on Etsy and people bought them. Just out of curiosity, you know? Because people are always looking for something else that they can add to their card that makes it so much more special than what else they've seen out there. Ladies, you can do this with any dies that are already in your stash. I wanted to try it because I am in the middle of the floral series that I've been working on. And, oh, this is so cute. I want to get it close up. I have to be able to see if you guys are seeing it. Look.
Looks cool.
It does. I'm not crazy about the white dot in the center of this anymore, though. Only because none of the other flowers that I chose. Let's see if I can't find one of these. There we go. How do I get it out? Okay. We're gonna cover up that white dot from the Nuvo stuff. And we're gonna put this in there instead. Kind of make it a stamen that's made out of glass. This looks so dainty. I touched one of the flower petals with the glue gun. So it is a little tricky, but I like stuff that's a challenge. I always have. Challenge me. All right.
That'd be a cool idea for selling small bags of pre-made flowers and leaves.
I could. If I had extra time at all, Jim, move to the right. I could sell these individually, like a little bag of 5 flowers or something in the store. Anyway, that is the start of the card that I will finish. That is how I shrink print TLC Designs flowers. And that is the sketch new release paper. Let's pull a winner, Mr. Cunliffe.
Okay.
And again,
Are we ready?
I'm going to send the winner the Pleasant Garden paper. They'll get it even before it releases. I'm ready, set, go. And stop. Okay.
Mariana.
I've not seen that name for a little while, if we've ever seen it before. Hi, Mariana. Thank you for playing along. Please contact me at tlcdesigns.customerservice@gmail.com. Jim, can you put that across the bottom of the page for me, please?
Let's see. I don't have it up here yet. So
That should be one that you have like permanently saved.
mm-hmm.
And contact me and give me your email address. If you are not yet a customer in the store, I welcome you to TLC Designs. And if you subscribe, then you'll get all the newsletters, all the updates, all the releases, all the sales, everything.
What is it again?
TLC Designs with an S at customerservice@gmail.com. You should leave that as a permanent available address. Yeah, if you haven't joined us yet at the store, I'd love to have you visit and subscribe so that we can get you all of the good info that our normal ladies have. our normal subscribers already get. I'm gonna add some of these stamens too. Can you make it so that I can see the screen bigger? Please. I got these from the same place that special paper came from for the flowers. Melanie showed me how to make the flowers, but I think I could like cut some of these little beads off of like small ones and put them in the center, and it would even add more texture and more daintiness, like a feel of daintiness. Look how pretty this is. And it just kind of glows and shines. It almost looks like glass. That's what makes it so pretty, I think. So then I will finish this card up on the 21st. And I will probably be using Sketch 109 when I do it, which comes with that really cute little fairy that's eating plums, which I haven't worked with, but I can't wait to. You can go ahead, Mr. Tunliff, and put the camera on my face, please. I think. Yes, I guess I'm ready. I guess, it's ready when it's ready. So I have to unplug this too. Let me get this real quick. There. Hot glue gun unplugged. Again, this was Tammy with TLC Designs, and I wanted to work with a different product and combine it with the products that I have in the store. We had the Sketch Easy Challenge start on the 1st. You have until the 30th of April to join us and win at that point. And we have the brand new mystery Spin and Win YouTube tutorial that came out March 20th. It comes out on the 20th of every month, and you have to just leave a comment in the bottom of it. So watch all the way through the bottom to see what percentage you guys can get on a discount code. So on my lives, the first and third Thursday of every month, I will pull the winners like we did tonight, right, Mr. Cunliffe? Mm-hmm. So I hope that everyone stays safe. I hope you enjoyed the Shrinky Dink kind of, I'm going to call it Shrinky Dink process with the flowers. I think they're just adorable. If I could show everyone live what they actually look like, you would see the same thing I'm seeing and, fall in love with it. But anyway, it was a pleasure crafting again with everyone today. And I will see you on the 21st of April if nothing else happens. And we will let you know through the groups. If you're not in the group chat, please join us and come along and learn to live creatively. That's what TLC Designs is all about. We want to be creative. We want to inspire, and we want to share. Thanks. Have a great 2 weeks. See you soon.